Okay, so what you do is you cross out who you've got. What you do, if you're thinking about whether it's worth rolling here, is just think of it versus another banner. So the worst banners in the game is a standard banner where it's a 50-50, and we're assuming you do what I do and you only roll on standard banners with 2 units that you want. And so you've got a 50-50 of getting a unit that you want, right? So if you have a 50-50 chance of getting a great unit here, you're at minimum getting better value than a standard banner, because at least, compared to a standard banner, you're guaranteed to get someone new, right? It's not going to be a duplicate. So I would probably go, even if there is like a 33% chance versus 66. So this is of getting someone I want, like yes versus no, I would probably still roll if I could afford it. Because at the very least, worst case scenario, I get someone new. Once you hit 50-50, it's like absolutely you should roll. If you're at 75-25, sorry, which is what I would say most people are looking at a figure like this, where it's 75% chance of getting someone great, absolutely go for it. If you're someone who's got a veteran account like my main account, now my main account is quite lucky in what I got off banners, and off banners I tend to get pretty good stuff. So most of the units that are missing are the weaker ones, but many of my viewers have reported, oh, I've only got like these 5 units left, and all 5 of them are great. Absolutely roll for it. The only reason to skip, if you have odds like this or better, is if you are terrified of not getting Ling and you need to skip for Ling. That's it. That's the only reason I can think you would skip. That's it. If you've got, as long as you've got a 1 in 3 chance of getting someone good, I would roll. And keep in mind as well, most people will get, I believe it's on average, it's what, 30, isn't it something like 38 pulls for a 6-star on average pulls? I can't remember what the calculation was. It takes an average of 38 pulls or something like that. Yes, 34, 38, something like that. It's like 38, 34 to get a 6-star. Right? It's something like this. With, say, like Gnosis, right? You're trying to pull Gnosis. The problem with, say, a new release solo banner is that, yes, it's a 50-50 of getting the solo, right? But then what happens is you get off banner. And then you go again and you get off banner. And then you go again and you get off banner, right? And it just keeps going, you're going off banner if you're unlucky. On this banner, it's just you roll for 1/6 and then you stop. It's not a banner that drains all your resources. It just drains enough pulls for 1 6-star. So you just need to think of it like that. You don't think of it as, oh, I'm trying to get a unit and I need to save 150 pulls. It doesn't take 150 pulls. This is a excellent banner. Depending on what your remaining options are, it could be the best banner of the year for you. It could absolutely be the best banner of the year. How many pulls do you have to save for Ling banner to have a reasonable chance of getting her? I think if you have, I think it's 188 pulls, you are very likely to have the entire banner on a limited banner. I think it's 188. Somebody like created a simulation that calculated all of this. And I think it's 188 pulls. You have a 95% chance to get the entire banner of an entire limited banner. Something like that. Don't quote me exactly, but basically if you've got 200 pulls, you're pretty safe. So you just don't want to be like me and Cripper on Radiant Knurl, where we had to go into 300 to get it. Going to 300 is like a less than 1% chance of requiring that to get a unit. It's not impossible, but you need to, you know, it depends on the risk that you're willing to take. But this banner is amazing, depending on what you have remaining. Think about what's available. Do like the odds of, you could even break it down a little bit further, right? So in this case over here, I am okay with getting any of these top 5, right? So it's, let me count again. 1, 2, so 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So there's 5 at the top that I would be fine with getting. Let's say 1, 2 in the middle, 3 in the middle. And then we're going to have 4 at the bottom. Although I'd probably put Rosa in the middle, actually. That makes a nice even 4, 4, 4. So I got 1/3. Whoops. I got a 1/3 chance. I don't know why that happened. I got a 1/3 chance of getting top tier unit that I want. 1/3 of getting mid tier, and 1/3 of getting low tier in terms of my priority, right? That's really good odds. If you have any better than this, you're really singing high. So yeah, that's how you can think about it, right? Hopefully that helps you decide on whether you should roll on this banner. As a general idea as well, the newer your account is, the better value it is most likely to be. Because if you suppose that you have none of the units on this banner, you have like 50% chance of getting a top tier unit. And then I would say 25% of mid tier, 25% low tier. Probably even less than that of low tier. I'd say the only units you don't want to get, you don't want the misfortune of getting, is Siege, Skadi, Mestima, Chen, probably Mestima, but even Mestima in future might be better. And you probably don't want Magellan, because most people are not going to use it and they're not going to like playing Magellan. So it's maybe those 5. That's it. And Mestima is likely to be good, like to have her use in the future. Maybe you could even put Hoshi on that, but Hoshi's also got that unique utility similar to Mestima. So that may be okay, but everybody else is useful in some way, and at least half the units here are amazing. Exia, Ifrit, Aya, Saria, Silver Ash, Nightingale, Phantom, Bagpipe, Mountain, Mudrock, Blemishine, Serta, Thorns, Weedy, Suzu, Blaze. There's just too many good units. There's so many good units on this banner, right? So if you're a new player, absolutely roll. That's why I did not hesitate on my CN account. Although I still got Siege anyway. But luckily, I got Broken Luck and got Serta and Mountain right afterwards. So yeah, that's my advice. Okay. Yeah, just do a very quick calculation. Who are you missing? What are the odds of you getting top tier, mid tier, bottom tier? Like, and when I say top, mid, bottom, I don't mean like what I consider top, mid, bottom. I mean what you want. Like your most wanted, your medium want, and your lowest want. Break it down, see the odds. If it's above a 33% chance of getting someone you want, go for it, unless you're on a budget. That's it. It's really that simple. This banner releases on the at the end of, sorry, I think it's one reset after the end of Break the Ice, and I will be streaming viewer pools for this banner. We'll get everyone something great, all their desired units, and I can even give you a little bit of advice on whether you should roll. The answer is almost certainly going to be yes.